Jo, máme tady další Mass Effect. Uvidíme, jaký dneska bude. Jo, přistali jsme na planetě. Uvidíme, co se tu bude dít.
That's far enough.
Something wrong, officer?
You better hope there isn't. This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
Commander Shepard, Systems Alliance Navy.
The next Navy patrol isn't due for another 2 weeks. You're a long way from home, Commander.
Aren't we all?
Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Noveria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Back away, nice and slow.
Let's not start a fight.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Captain Matsuo, stand down! We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs. Behave yourself. Get out of here. I'm sure Parasini-san will answer any questions you have.
Tihle jsou poměrně nevraživí.
Weapon protectors, don't mind the violence. I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? And sorry, matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Saren's aide is here.
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Ananias for clearance to leave this port.
Co pa, konánku? Klídek.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the administrator's office.
Commander, maybe we ought to tell Liara that her mom's here, or bring her along. It might take Benezia off guard.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
The managers warned us about you.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
Sure, whatever. This is a store, right?
Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
The manager...
You're the Spectre, right? Management told us not to talk to you.
To je jedna cesta dál.
Don't make us regret letting you keep those guns.
Co mi říká, že tady se bude dělat velké piv. Tohle přímo vybízí k tomu, aby se tu dělalo velké piv.
How can I help you?
Tell me about the companies that work on Noveria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
Binary Helix. They work in genetics?
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media. Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
Your guards work for ERCS, don't they?
The executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanus also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
Haven't I seen Synthetic Insights in the news lately?
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial intelligence. They attract many protests. No agitators have ever breached our security. That's why they invest heavily here.
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
I've taken up enough of your time.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all. How can I help you? How can I help you?
I'd like to speak to Analeas.
One moment, please. Mr. Analeas?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in. You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain colonial rubes.
I won't take up much of your time.
This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
I'm not here to investigate your tenants.
Nevertheless, I have a responsibility to keep you away from them. Spectres are not encumbered by a need for due process.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Venezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? You didn't think that odd?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Forget him, Commander. If he won't help us, I'm sure someone else here will.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor.
His what?
Executor. Saren is a major shareholder in Binary Helix. Lady Benezia is authorized to act in his name. She is here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
Do you do business with Saren?
I believe I explained this already, did I not? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you did it about.
Mr. Analeas isn't the only one with a past to leave Hanshan. You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
I can bludgeon pretty hard.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Analeas.
You said I should talk to Lorik Keen?
Mr. Analeas isn't the only one with a past to leave Hanshan. Keen spends his days at the hotel since his office was closed.
I've taken up enough of your time.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
Zajímavé, zajímavé. Káťa mi píše, že v Polsku je hodně za levno kuřecí maso. Ale to už tak prostě bývá, no. V dnešní době.
Spectre, right?
What?
You're the Spectre that just got here, right? You stand out. Probably the guns. I used to be a military tech. Except for Maiko's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water. So what can I do for you today?
How can I get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Analeas or the managers, if you can polish enough gizzard.
Maybe you could let me borrow yours?
Sure. If I wanted to lose my job and get sued into the next spiral arm. Security tracks card use.
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Annihilus, and the Matriarch came through.
Do you know where that matriarch is now?
You looking for her? She took a shuttle to Peak 15 before we lost contact.
What sort of problems are there at Peak 15?
Don't know. There's a blizzard up there, but we've had those before. Never cut the satellite uplinks before. 15's always had a lousy reputation. Nobody talks about what they do there. And everyone sent up comes back a little quieter.
What do you do here?
I'm the chief mechanic for Hanshan. Just call me Lee. Humans have a problem saying my full name. Got a team of 12 under me, keeping the shuttles coming and going.
I have to go.
You need anything, I'll be here.
Access to the garage is restricted.
Fine. I was just passing by.
Have a good day.
Zajímavé. Kam asi pojedem? No, je to rozhodně ten bar.
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
Whatever you need done, ask someone else. I'm busy.
My mistake, obviously.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Keen?
Ahoj, Erasil.
You might be able to help me.
You are the
Hezký
Spectre
večer,
that just
hezký
arrived, are
večer.
you not? What can old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. There are places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least.
Aspoň něco se schytl zvládl chytit online, no jo, no.
Claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting.
Teďka budou možná některé dny, no, čtvrtek, pátek, aha, asi hrávat chvilku po ránech.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Annihilus' actions.
Zítra teda ne, ale na čtvrteční ráno mám v plánu dát si God of War. Možná i zaklínače. Protože sobotu, neděli budu mít poměrně nabitou, tak to chci odehrát jakoby ty následující dny.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence against Mr. Analeas' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
If I have to kill the guards, I'm afraid I can't help you. There's still the law around here.
True enough, though I hasten to point out that Ms. Matsuo disapproves of outside contracting. If you change your mind, I will remain here. I see no other options at present.
A Yakuza byla docela dobrá. Bylo zajímavé, že vlastně se přidali tomu Bleach Japan, aby se jakoby tam infiltrovali. I tu kočku jsem našel, akorát no. Akorát teďka očividně nějak nemůžu se dostat tam, což mi štve. Dveřník, jo?
I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to those who want to. Don't hang up. Elder brother, it's me. I'm on the guardian.
Beat it.
Vypl jsem ten.
I said beat it.
Have you changed your mind? Would you speak to Vargas for me?
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What's your interest in Binary Helix? They do genetics work.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
Interesting plan. I'm in.
Excellent. Here is the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I have assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck.
Tak co, Ersil, jaké jste měli Vánoce?
Him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
I'm not gonna help you. I've got other things to do.
Then I will find someone else. But I doubt you will find another job that pays 500 credits to listen to a salesman.
Alright, I guess I'm not that busy.
I would appreciate any help you can offer.
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
No, dostali jsme nějaký questiček.
Can I help you?
Just passing by.
Později se na to zaměříme. Podíváme se teďka tam dolů. Pa. Jinak dneska jsem pařil udělat platinku ve Spyrovi. S tátou jsme hráli. Horečka a tak to víc lidí je nemocných. Táta taky právě něco chytil. No, já jsem dostal jeden velice zajímavý dárek ve své podstatě. Káťa mě i sobě podarovala tu děkuji.
What can I do for you today?
I have to go.
To,
You need anything? I'll be here.
Jo, v březnu letím s Káťou na víkend do Amsterdamu. Což podle mě bude zajímavé. Amsterdam je právě jedno z těch měst, do kterého jsem se vždycky chtěl podívat, tak uvidíme.
How can I help you?
Nothing right now, thank you.
Very well.
I am in the middle of 9 things, all of them annoying. What do you want now?
Is there some problem on Peak 15?
An area of severe weather has cut off contact. Things will return to normal in a few days.
Why is Synthetic Insights closed?
I have placed Laura Keene, the manager of the Hanshan office, under internal review. I cannot comment further at this time.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
To je zrovna taková ta hodně kecací část, no.
I hear there was an accident on Peak 15.
We're aware of the rumors. At the moment, contact with the facility is down due to weather. All employees should review their non-disclosure agreements and avoid irresponsible free talk.
What kind of weather cuts modern communications?
A blizzard is sweeping the Scotty Mountains right now. Between the cloud cover and heavy snow, the satellite uplinks are cut.
What corporations work on Peak 15?
Binary Helix has leased the entire complex.
So, everyone shut up and keep your heads down?
Loose lips sink third quarter profits. You have a more blunt way of speaking than is common here, Commander.
I've taken up enough of your time.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
Jinak, co jsem ještě dostal, tak Mangu Grand Blue a Warcraft Chronicle 3, nějaké ponožky, oblečení. Jakékoliv prostý, zvláště, OK. Ale jako je to docela fajn. Jinak se dostal takový blbosti jako zubní kartáček a kosmetický balíček od Káti. Šlo o to, že aby mi dala i nějaký maličkosti, jakože k tomu velkému.
What sort of problems are there at Peak 15?
Don't know. There's a blizzard up there, but we've had those before. Never cut the satellite uplinks before. 15's always had a lousy reputation. Nobody talks about what they do there.
Konane, nech toho.
And everyone sent up comes back a little quieter.
How can I get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Analeus.
I have to go.
You need anything, I'll be here.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I'm on Citadel business. I need to leave this station.
If you want to enter the garage, you need authorization for Mr. Analeus. No exceptions. I'm sorry.
Bych tě nenapálil do kebule, ženská. Jak půjdeme dělat něco s těmi piráty, nebo co? Jinak už neoficiálně ohlásili hry na příští měsíc. A není tam zase nic vyloženě pro tebe nějak zajímavého, RSL. Je tam Axiom Verge 2 hra, což je pixelová hra, taková střílečka. Takže nic moc pro tebe. A jinak Fallout 76, což je ten Fallout, který se hraje...
Mr. Vargas? Commander Shepard, Systems Alliance Military. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas sales. Were you interested in our services?
Actually, I wanted to warn you. An agent of the Aramali Council hired me to break into your network. She gave me this.
A cracking device. I appreciate your forthrightness, Shepard. Now that we know what to look for, our IT people can have a little fun with the Asari. We'll isolate their viruses and feed them false data. If you'll excuse me.
Druhou hrou je teda ten Fallout 76, který jenom zkusím a potom asi vypnu. A poslední hrou je Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, což je Star Wars hra, příběhovka. Možná tam bude aspoň to příjemná hudba nebo tak.
Any results?
I told Vargas what you put me up to.
I see. May I ask why?
I don't need a reason. I'm a Spectre.
Marvelous. Weeks of work lost for no reason. Good day, Spectre.
Ještě zkusím jednou zajít za tím týpkem. Jestli by mi nedal jízdenku do těch garáží. Teď jsem se zachoval jako paragon. Měl jsem to udělat jako renegát. No to už je jedno. Jo, a dostal jsem nový batoh. Jestli si vzpomínáš, kdysi dávno se mi Erisio dala batoh, tak docela často jsem ho nosil, ale už je v tak příšerném stavu, že žel už bude muset jít pryč. Už se na to lidi nemohli dívat a koupili mi nový batoh.
I am in the middle of 9 things, all of them annoying. What do you want now?
Is there some...
An area of severe weather is cut
I have
off.
no more questions.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
To vypadá, že budu muset jednat s tím parchantem.
How can I help you?
Nothing right now, thank you.
Very well.
Korník, odpal jsem tu nechti s bombou. To pa. Korník. Šopa. Jedem. A mohl bych začít brát na mise i jiné lidi. Nejenom tyhle dva, aby to bylo aspoň zajímavější.
Back again. What can this old Turian do for you today?
So, uvidí.
I need to get up to peak 15.
Indeed. That might be difficult. A terrible storm has been unleashed up there.
The administrator won't give us garage access.
Not surprising. Of course, all the managers have access as well. I do, for that matter.
Did you see an Asari matriarch recently?
Yes, she caused quite a stir. It's not every day a matriarch arrives with a guard detail of commandos.
Is it so unusual to see a matriarch?
They rarely venture beyond Asari space. To see such an esteemed figure is surprising. Lady Benezia was also dressed for her role. An Asari in a pinstriped suit set tongues wagging among the younger male employees.
Uvidíme, na Sylvester tam bude i like, tak možná něco i s ním vymyslíme.
Funny ideas of what Asari are like. I blame the extranet and computer games.
Armed commandos were allowed on Noveria?
I don't know if they were disarmed. Of course, one can't confiscate biotic powers. Saren, and by extension, Benezia, is an important person. By that I mean an investor who might sell stock, if denied.
Do you know why Benezia is here?
She claimed to be Saren's assistant here to get a certain project back on track. I suspect she meant Peak 15.
Huh, batonet.
I have a different question.
Humans are full of questions. I should write a book about it while I have the time to spare.
I've been thinking over your difficulties with Analeus.
Indeed.
Is there anything I can do?
I would never decline charity. However, there is one issue I should mention. Violence against Mr. Analeus' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Hanshan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table.
Vždycky na
Miss Matsuo
RSL.
is unaware of their outside employment.
Někdy výjimečně.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Tak vědět, kam jet. Pa. Zítra si dám asi uklízecí den. Ne, že by to byl nějaký extra bordel, ale po tátovi a mě teďka to trošku je. Nevím, kde jsem se ještě nepodíval. Tady dolů bych se mohl zajet podívat. Já vím, zbývá mi 15% baterky na telefonu, ale... Aha. Ale co už. Co, můžu to ještě s někým pokecat?
Just like winter back home.
Mohl bych jít pokecat s tou svojí holkou, že tu je ta její matka.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Log. The commanding officer is aboard. Exo Presley stands relieved.
Kde to ona byla? Na ošetřovně, že jo? Ošetřovna je tady. Yep.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
You must enjoy something about it.
I love my work. Seeking out history's lost secrets has a special appeal for me. You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That is why I find you so fascinating, Commander.
I'm not some artifact you can take back to your lab, Doctor.
I am sorry, Commander. I did not mean it like that. I am used to dealing with computers and data disks. I am not very good with people. I let my professional curiosity get the better of me. Please forgive me. Let us talk about something else.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
Any chance she's in this for power or personal gain?
No, not the Benezia I knew. But I hadn't spoken with my mother in many years. She may have changed.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term.
Musím říct, že fakt si pohrali s těma kulturama v téhle hře.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
Pustím nějakou... No, možná si dneska pustím sám doma, mám na něj docela chuť.
Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld. Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
How could anyone abandon their own child?
I cannot answer that. This is all speculation on my part. It is possible she wanted to be part of my life, but something happened to her before she had the chance. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Dobře. Journal. Zajímavé, zajímavé. Že bych si teda namíchal ten tým trošku jinak. Mohl bych. Přece jenom, jak to říct, jsem dlouho jakoby, třeba v Greedfall jsem taky chodil s různými vždycky na mise. A navíc jako mohl bych trošku některé z těch postav posunout. Biotik. Uvažuji, že zkusím teďka tyhle.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Myslím, že u něj mám, jo, některé body. Tak. To jsem myslím hacknul, takže... ještě jednou zkusím zajít za tím typkem dole, jestli teďka třeba víc nerozpovídá, když jsem dostal od něj nějaké zase tam toho instrukce.
I am in the middle of 9 things, all of them annoying. What do you want now?
Lorik Keene wants me to break into his own office. He says you're corrupt.
Indeed. Surely you can see his story as a lie to cover his own crimes.
He asked me to recover certain records relating to you.
Mr. Keene's records would doubtless aid my own investigation against him. If you happen to recover them, I would be in your debt. You understand me?
I'm leaving.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
How can I help you?
You said I should talk to Lorik Keene?
Mr.
I've taken up enough.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
Že to budu asi muset dělat tam tím způsobem. Problém je, že já nevím, kde on má ten výtah. Možná už se mi zprovoznil tady ten do laborky. Je to dost možné. Yep.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
What do you do if I don't?
You're the Spectre, right? Laura Keene is under investigation.
I don't have time for this. Get the hell out of here or I'll start shooting.
You want to cause trouble?
Půjdu zabít tady toho jednoho. A měl by tu být klid, uložím to tady a... Tak. Zítra budeme pokračovat. Já se teda loučím. Přeji vám příjemný zbytek večera a na viděnou zase zítra.